we're almost closing up this month. We got like what, 5 days to go to close this week, close this month, and we need to see what could happen. If you haven't had your monthly target, we need to see how we can be able to at least get a 3/4 of that. And if you've already hit your monthly profits, then just let it slide, you know. So here we are. Yesterday we did an analysis. We're looking for these buys. Now let me break it down how it went. I got into the buy, at this point. All right, got into the buy at this point once this candle, because this candle didn't close above, this one didn't close above, this one didn't close above, this one closed above, and I took in a buy from this point, put my stop loss just where we had said over here. This candle happened, went all the way up, I was in profit, and then all the way down, hit stop loss over here and went all the way down. I asked myself, do I give it a second chance or not? The moment this next candle closed here again, I told myself, you know, I'm gonna give it another second chance. So I put again entry over here, buy, and stop loss just here, and I was like, if it hits this stop loss again, I'm done for the day. That would have been my second trade. But then again, at that point I went straight to take profit both. So recovered what I lost over here and made some extra on top. That was a good move. All right, that happened on gold. On EURUSD, still the same thing happened. The sales didn't really materialize as much at that time, but eventually they went. Yes, there was too much going on this EURUSD thingy, such that I got myself into these sales after this point, entered the sell over here, went down to this point. Well, the good thing is I had pulled my stop loss to break even because of this point. So I was anticipating for it to hit this point, then it went all the way back and then got me out with 0-0. This one I didn't give it a second chance. I could have, because I honestly saw this happen. I saw this candle get rejected and this one forming indecision candle. I could have entered from this point, but I said, let me risk one at a time, which is, let me risk the gold one. All right. Yeah. So fundamentally, what do we have fundamentally? Today being on a Tuesday, still nothing, no consumer confidence. Yeah, a bit itchy on the dollar, just a bit. So we're gonna break it down again, price action based on market structure, and just see where the markets could be headed today. Then we're gonna be doing a review tomorrow again on the same. All right. Okay, good. So these are the monthly resistance over here, monthly supports. So over there, then we go down to this over there. All right, this is what was broken. So now we have a legit break of one spot. So now we are fetching to this one where the candle is now seated over there. Then again, you see down, you see this 1 hour or 1 day, sorry, 1 day move over here, forwards. There's something of the similarly over here. Now we're gonna need to do this one over here. All right. See, the beauty of price action is that you get to know what did the candle. So this was the lows over here, they got broken. So now the market is working in below this point. So we need, so now this is a high over here. If you look at it this way, all right, happens to be a high. Let's just look for a low on 1 hour, and we got it. Got it over there. All right, so we there, we'll be right there. All right, I like this so far. So far, so good. All right, so we could have, well, yeah, it's supposed to be just above this point because I'm really liking how the market is for the formation that is happening over here. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Yeah, I could pick some buys just above this area over here. You know why I'm doing that? Because again, this weak fill is quite a place to be filled. And the moment it gets filled, it's gonna be a good area for us to be in and out. So potential buys there to there, over there. Stop loss below this point. And should we continue? Should we have the pressures to continue? You can see it's limitless areas where the market could go. And we're having this kind of do that right now. So let's see. Let's see how it works. But then again, there's all this point of being patient and waiting for the next 9 minutes for the candle to close. It's closing in the next 9 minutes, 8 minutes, and something. So we'll be back to it and see how it behaves. That's EURUSD. Yeah. Let's go do gold before the 9 minutes is over, so that at least you can have something to wait for also on gold. See if we have potential areas that we should enter the next 9 minutes. Let's see. So we're gonna break it down quite fast. Monthly is the same high that has always been, and still unless the market makes a new high. Remember what we said? We said that this month's candle, if it closes above this one and above this one, remember what I had said this. If you go back to my previous recordings, you'll hear I said if we have this candle, current candle, close above this candle and this candle, then potentially we will have a formation of a new high over here, and that is what seems to be happening in the next 5 days. If this candle closes like that, then I'm in for buyers and I'm holding. But then again, the next 5 days haven't really. So we are here, and you can see on the monthly, in the weekly highs, they just got broken over here. So we have new weekly highs that we are facing over there. So this is what we're going to be working with over here, and that is, I believe that's where the market is right now. It's tapping over there right now. So we're going to need to see some movements over there happening, and this could be the weekly lows formation over here. Go down to daily and carry that forward as a daily low as well. We also do have this low that we need to consider over here, but it's going to be very evident on the 4 hours. It's going to be looking good on the 4 hours. There we go. Yeah, we got these highs over here. And we got these lows over here. This is a low. I'm putting where the bodies are over here. Yes, all of these rejections have happened. So this current candle may either break below and we see if we're going to jump in down or break above, or bring it a bit lower than that. Okay, let's first of all finish the analysis before we call it sooner than it's supposed to be called. It's totally depends with what you're looking for, you know, and what type of a trader you are. I'm a day trader, so that's why I'm saying if I call it on 4 hours, I'll have called it a bit too sooner, too early than it's supposed to be called. So I may end up getting the wrong daily trade, not the wrong trade, but the wrong daily trade, and that I don't want to do. That I don't want to do. All right, we go down there. Yeah, I could expect some rejection over there. All right, so we got potential buyers about these points. Potential sell below this point. All right, see. So this is what we'll be looking at. In the next 4 minutes, we want to see how this candle closes so that you can know if you're going down or going up. So we would like it to close below this point for us to continue pushing down, and or close above this point for us to continue going up. If I was to, nah, leave it. No need. Let's do the entry below this point. That's gonna make sense, more sense. But don't forget that there's a lot of rejection over here. It doesn't really look smooth over here, so it may not move as smooth as we would want it to move over there. Still, we may have some bit of this as the market pushes down. But again, the best thing we can do is to wait and see. Is where we say sit on your fingers, sit on your hands, and wait for the market to do its damn thing. All right, guys. This one is ending. Yeah, let's wait 3 minutes and see. Let's wait in 3 minutes and see what's gonna be. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? All right, here we have this kind of pulled up and got rejected. Now it's coming back down. See, the beauty about what I usually say, wait for the candle to close. Is it? So this is a fake out. But again, we can't really call it a fake out still because again, the candle hasn't closed. It's closing the next 2 minutes. It's closing the next 1 minute and something. Less than 2, basically. Less than 2. So we, by all means, want to see what would happen if that goes down like that. All right, closing in less than a minute. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. All right, there we go. Close. Ooh. Oh, it's a London Open. Ah, okay. That's why. Jumps up. Low to the London Open candle. London Stock Exchange Open candle. All right. So it is what it is. I didn't really get my confirmation for the close above this point. Now this candle is it's well above. Um. Uh, no, I'm not gonna cheat my strategy, so I'm gonna wait. But look at this. In this phase of waiting, we just had ourselves another creation of another structure. If you look at it from this point, say we're picking buys from above that point, like that, and we have there, we have an addition over here of a support that has just formed below this point, and we could sell below this point. Oops, no, short. Yeah, look at this. This could be another area for selling. Continuation to the downside. If that is the candle comes and closes below. This one. Yeah, this one is already gone. It's a London Open candle, so it's not coming back until it finish. The pressures are done and the pressures are bullish. So until it pushes, probably feels this. So yeah, let's wait for it to close now. It's 11. I should have called that. It's London Open. London Open, you don't wait for the candle to close. You either set your buy stop or sell stop and wait for it to open, because it's gonna open with pressures. On GBP mostly, on euros. If you can see GBPs, yes. Yeah. Well, on gold, let's wait for this candle to close, probably below this point. That would be really nice for us to track. Yeah. All right. Risk manage your trades well. Trade what you see, not what you think. And we shall do a review tomorrow on the same. All right. Take care, guys. Bye bye, and everybody.